Kisah kasih dari hati.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome back, dear friends, to the Kisah Dari Hati channel, a peaceful space where we jointly reflect upon the majesty of Allah's word, seeking softer hearts and stronger faith. In this episode of Quranic Reflection, we will contemplate the most dramatic yet certain scene in our existence, the Day of Judgment. We will uncover the great mystery of the replacement of the earth. Allah's word in Surah Ibrahim, verse 48, provides a profound eschatological image of the end of worldly life and the start of eternal life. يوم تبدل الأرض غير الأرض والسماوات وبرزوا لله الواحد القهار. On the day when the earth will be replaced by another earth, and the heavens as well, and all creatures will come out before Allah, the One, the Supreme. Dear friends, this verse raises fundamental questions. How will this majestic cosmic change occur? Will the current earth vanish completely, or just change its form? And most importantly, where will we be when this great change takes place? Let us reflect together. The meaning of earth, replacement, Tabdīl al-Arḍ. Before we proceed, let us define this concept. The replacement of the earth is not a mere partial change. It is a total transformation that shifts the status of the universe from the worldly realm, ad-dunya, to the eternal realm, al-Akhirah. Concerning the mechanism, the scholars hold two main views. First, there is the view of replacement of substance, Tabdīl al-Arḍ. This holds that the current earth will be completely annihilated and replaced with a brand new earth, untouched by sin. The strongest proof for this is the Sahih Hadith from Sal ibn Sa'd, where the Prophet Muhammad described the new earth as a surface that is white, clean, and has no recognizable landmark for anyone. Furthermore, the phrase, another earth, implies a difference in substance. However, there is another view, which is the change of attributes, Tabdīl ash-shifat. This maintains that the substance of the earth remains the same, but Allah Saduyuti radically changes all its attributes and forms. This view is supported by verses in Surah Taha 105, 107, where Allah states that the mountains will be crushed utterly, and their remnants will be made into a level plain, where you will see no crookedness or elevation. For these scholars, the replacement means the change of attributes and form to perfect flatness. Despite these differences, the core of our faith remains the same. The earth of the hereafter, Mahsyar, is an entity totally different from the earth of this world, both in substance and character. The Plains of Mahsyar is no longer the worldly realm, but the eternal realm for reckoning. The chronology. When does the replacement occur? After understanding its meaning, the next question is about the timeline. This change is tied to the blowing of the trumpet. The first blow causes death, and the second blow causes resurrection. The crucial question is, does the earth change first, or are we resurrected first? This is where the Hadith of Sayyida Aisha gives us a golden clue. When she asked the Prophet about this very verse, his answer was clear. They will be on the Sirat, the bridge. This answer is a strong proof establishing the sequence of events. Let us look at the clear chronological implication. First, the second blow, Nafkatul Bats, functions to bring humanity back to life. People are resurrected in a universe where the old earth is gone. Therefore, the event of Tabdīl al-Arḍ must occur after the human resurrection, because the second blow is what brings them back to life. Second, the mention of the Sirat indicates a later phase. Humans cannot be on the Sirat, the bridge over hell, unless they have gone through resurrection and assembly. Scholars, like Imam an-Nawawi, clarify that the phrase on the Sirat, ala al-Sirat, means in the area of the Sirat, or in front of the bridge, duna al-Jisur, as supported by other narrations. The conclusion is firm. Humanity is resurrected. Then, Allah SWT creates the new earth, Mahsyar, for them to stand upon. Once the new earth is ready, the resurrected people are immediately directed to the starting point of the reckoning, the gate of the Sirat, the peak of transformation. One might ask, where is the exact point of transformation from the worldly realm to the eternal realm? This total transformation does not happen at a single point, but encompasses both phases sequentially. In terms of law and creature, the transformation occurs at the second blow, because that is when human beings receive new, eternal life. However, in terms of physical space and place, the transformation occurs during Tabdīl al-Arḍ, when the environment changes to the form of the hereafter. They are two sides of the same coin. The second blow revives the inhabitants of the hereafter, and Tabdīl al-Arḍ creates their place. Important notes and conclusion. Dear friends, remember that the extremely specific details about the precise mechanism of replacement are not the realm of essential faith, ushul ad-din. The core principles that form the foundation of our creed, whose proofs are certain and absolute, are: there will be a day of judgment, there will be resurrection, there will be reckoning and recompense, and the earth will be replaced. And finally, let us reflect on the great message of this earth replacement. This cosmic change is the sign that the chapter of this world is truly closed. On that new earth, only our deeds will matter. So let us prepare ourselves as best as we can, so that on that new earth, we stand with luminous faces, under the protection of Allah's mercy. Join us for the next reflection, only on Kisah Kasih Dari Hati. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Kisah.